Well, morning everybody. It's a Sunday morning in May and we are going to get the ferry to go to Arran. I'm here with my club, Loudon Road Club, this morning. It's a beautiful day, but it's a wee bit chilly, so the arm warmers and the gilet are on. You can see the guys are all waiting there. So just waiting to board the ferry and then we'll head over and we'll do a lap of the island. You can see through the grime in the window there, that's Brodick Castle and Goat Fell in the background, so we're nearly into Brodick and then we'll start our cycle. We're going in a clockwise direction, which is the kind of classic route, but beautiful day. It is a little bit cold, but I'll see you on land. Here we are, disembarked in Brodick on Arran. Beautiful day. So that was the Boogaloo that we just came over and descended, and we are now in Arran. Arran is a nice wee place with a campsite and a youth hostel, and there is also a ferry here that takes you back over to the mainland on the Kintyre Peninsula. It's the ferry you would get number 2 if you were doing the 5 ferries, and there it is there. It's a much smaller one than the main one. So, haven't spoken much, just been enjoying the scenery and the cycling, but I'm in a place called Blackwater Foot, which is at the south of the island, and absolutely amazing views today. There's the Mull of Kintyre over there, and then just in the background you can see Northern Ireland. So that's how clear it is today, and there's the Irish Sea there. It's not quite the Atlantic. Did actually pass 2 seals as well, just basking in the rocks, but it's a beautiful day. The south of the island is quite lumpy, so we're just going to have a wee break for a wee while. There's a group that are just trying to do it in a runner with the heads down, but not for me today. I'm just enjoying the scenery, so I'll check in you in a wee bit. Ailsa Craig over there. Looking at in front of you is actually mainland Scotland. That's just a big bay in there. That's the Ailsa Craig that's sitting out in front of us. Famous rock. Volcanic plug. It's actually the Ailsa Craig. It's the volcanic plug that continues underneath the sea and it comes out on the coast of Northern Ireland at the Giant's Causeway, which is also caused by volcanic rocks. And that's the South Ayrshire coast away in front of us. Pretty much both sides, the long sides of Arran, pretty flat. The odd wee tiny climb. The north of the island, as you saw, has one big climb called the Boogly, whereas we're in the south side of the island just now, and it's a series of ups and downs. So most of your climbing, whatever way you do it, comes in the south, with one big climb in the north. So it's kind of 6 and 2 3s which way you want to do it. Today we went anti-clockwise, which means we get the big hill out the way at the beginning, but it means we've got the lumpy side to go. But we've got a wee bit of a tailwind coming along here, so that should help. You'll see a big still sitting out here, because this is one of the distilleries on the island making, I think, whiskey. This is the Lag distillery. Beautiful views, and we've passed already the Arran whiskey distillery at Arran. So there we go. Beautiful place. This is an example of the south of the island. Nice wee descent into a wee brutal climb. Beautiful day though. So with the coastal scenery, and I love it this time of year when the gorse bushes are bright yellow. It's nice to look at, if nothing else. Go slow for scenery. As we come round the corner here, we're looking at the North Ayrshire coast. I can just see, you'll not see it in the camera, I can see Whiteley Wind Farm, the windmills of it, way in the distance. Then we've got a nice wee lighthouse out in the wee island in front of us down here, and of course you can still see Ailsa Craig to my right. This is the Firth of Clyde, where you may see dolphins, seals, basking sharks and nuclear submarines. The Ailsa Craig is where they actually get all the granite to make curling stones. So if you've watched the curling in the Winter Olympics, all the curling stones came from that rock out there in the sea. As you'll see from the signs, we are coming into the wee town of Whiting Bay, and you see the hill out to the right there. It's actually a separate island. It's called the Holy Isle, and there is actually a Buddhist monastery on it. So if you watched my video of my Audax from last week where I passed Sammy Ling's monastery and retreat, I'm currently on a 2-week streak for cycles with Buddhist monasteries in them. So I don't know where I'm going to go for week 3, but this is Whiting Bay. It's a nice wee place, nice to stop for picnic and an ice cream. Not long until we're back in Brodick. The rocks you can see ahead of us, the tallest one is Goatfell, which is about 2,700 feet I think, and so it's a few hundred feet short of being a Munro, but they do say because you climb it from sea level, you do more climbing than you would with some Munros. And by climbing I mean on the feet, it's not a bikeable thing. So this is us coming into the last wee town before Brodick. This is Lumlash. Right, again, a nice wee place for a picnic and an ice cream cone and a nice day. We still have the Holy Isle out to the side there. We climb out of Lumlash over to Brodick, but this is the last climb of the day, and a nice wee descent back down to Brodick. I'm going to switch off because I'll not be able to speak up this climb. There we are, there's the ferry coming in. We've done a lap, 90 kilometres, just about 60 miles. Nice day out. We're just going to get back in the boat and head back. Hope you enjoy the wee tour of Arran, a wee whistle stop tour. It is nice for a day. They call it Scotland in miniature, just because it's got a bit of everything: mountains, farmland, coast, a bit of everything. And just had some lovely dirty fries in the Douglas Hotel, which I'm going to highly recommend, but I'll just turn round so we've got Goatfell in the background. So hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like and subscribe, and I'll see you again.